I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Monday, December the 1st, 2014. An Israeli man was lightly injured this morning after being stabbed with a knife by a Palestinian woman near the Gush Etzion junction in the West Bank. The man has been identified as 31-year-old Josh Lorech from the West Bank Jewish settlement of Machane Yatir. In describing the attack, Lorech said he was standing at the hitchhiking stop talking to a friend and suddenly felt a blow on his left side. Lorech was treated at the scene and did not require hospitalization. His attacker was identified as Amal Takatka, said to be in her 20s, from the Arab village of Beit Fajar near Bethlehem. She was shot and injured by IDF forces and taken to Hadassah Hospital in Ein Kerem for treatment and is said to be in serious but stable condition. Takatka reportedly tried to stab an IDF soldier at the same spot in 2011, and at that time, according to Palestinian news agency Ma'an, her family said she was mentally ill. Clashes between Israeli security forces and Palestinian residents were reported to have broken out in Takatka's village after the incident. Several hours after the attack on Lorech, an Israeli man was severely injured after being hit by a car in the West Bank. The man, said to be between 50 and 60 years old, was reportedly struck by a vehicle which then took off between Migdalim and Ma'ale Ephraim. He was airlifted to the Rabin Medical Center in Petah Tikva. Israeli police said it was still unclear what happened and whether this was a deliberate hit-and-run attack, and were searching for the driver. A school that promotes coexistence was set on fire this weekend. The Hebrew-Arabic Max Rain Hand-in-Hand School in Jerusalem was deliberately set ablaze Saturday night, burning down an entire first-grade classroom. And hateful anti-Israeli Arab coexistence slogans were also spray-painted in Hebrew on the walls nearby. Israel police are conducting an investigation. Today, two 14-year-old Jewish Israeli teenagers were detained by police after they put up signs with racist slogans at the school. Last night, 150 members of the Tag Meir Coalition, a group against hate crimes, held a rally at the site to show their support for the school. Israeli Justice Minister Tzipi Livni also visited the school and vowed to protect those who want to live together in peace and act against those who break the law. The American Jewish Committee condemned the arson. AJC Executive Director David Harris said Hand in Hand is an inspiring example of the effort to strengthen the Jewish-Arab relations in Israel and to build a platform of coexistence and mutual understanding. Harris said in this despicable act, the perpetrators not only attacked the school, but also attacked an essential pillar of Israel. Hand in Hand is a non-governmental organization based in Israel. It operates 5 bilingual schools across the country where hundreds of Arab and Jewish students learn together in classes from pre-kindergarten to 12th grade. One of the students at the school that was attacked, 16-year-old Avraham Sharif, said, "In our school, Jews and Arabs are like brothers and sisters. This," he said, "won't change that." Claims that the Palestinian Unity government's mandate is over was rejected today by a member of the Fatah Revolutionary Council. Faisal Abu Shala was responding to comments made earlier in the day by Hamas spokesman Sami Abu Zuri. The World Jewish Daily reported today, citing a report by the Free Beacon, that Abu Zuri had formally announced that the Unity government with the Abbas-led Fatah party was dead. But according to the Times of Israel, Abu Shala told Palestinian news agency Ma'an today that there was never any deal that said that the Unity government, which was formed back in June, would fall if it had not completed certain tasks like holding elections within 6 months. The National Director of the Anti-Defamation League, Abe Foxman, was honored last week by the President of Bulgaria. President Rosen Plevneliev awarded Foxman with his nation's highest award, the honorary Sign of the Bulgarian Head of State, at a formal dinner in the capital city of Sofia, where he lauded the ADL's work in promoting tolerance and understanding around the world. In his remarks accepting the honor, Foxman, himself a Holocaust survivor, spoke about the courageous role of Bulgaria in rescuing its Jewish population, about 50,000 people from Hitler and the Nazi gas chambers. Foxman said, "We have a debt of history to this nation. In the face of the worst crime against humanity, the Holocaust, the Bulgarian people, the church, and many others said, no, we will not deport our citizens to the Nazi death camps. And turning now to our programming for tonight, December the 1st, at 7 o'clock, the 2014 Jan Karski Humanitarian Award is presented at the Polish Consulate in New York City to Rabbi Joseph Potasnik, the Executive Vice President of the New York Board of Rabbis, and to the memory of Irina Sendler. Then at 8 o'clock, Director of the Museum of the History of Polish Jewry, Dariusz Stola, talks about the unique modern museum. And then at 9 on L'chaim, Mark Golub sits down with founder and director of the Jewish Culture Festival in Krakow, Janusz Makuch, to talk about that annual event. That's tonight on JBS and jbstv.org. And that's the JBS News Update from Monday, December the 1st, 2014. I'm Teisha Bader.